We advertised the position, and we advertised the position beginning in November for 60 days, which is 30 days longer than we normally advertise such positions. And we did it nationally. We advertised at Education Week, and we actually had applicants from 3 states. These days, the high school principalship is a daunting task. It's a lot of time. It's a major commitment. We had a total of 8 applicants. 3, as I said, were from outside Kentucky. 4 were from other districts in the state of Kentucky, and 1 was internal to the district. We also, the council, as we did training that's required as you hire a principal, we did a survey. Many of you filled out the survey of staff. We surveyed the students. We surveyed parents, members of the community. We had really good feedback and really good responses to the surveys that we conducted. And we used a lot of that data and a lot of that information to formulate the traits that we're the look fors as we went through the interview process. We conducted interviews last week with 3 applicants, checked references, and did some follow-up work. And of course, as I mentioned, I participated as superintendent in that process through the interviews, the deliberations. And I want to tell you, this is the 2nd council that I've worked with on the hiring of the principal. And you are blessed here to have a great school council. These folks put in a lot of time, a lot of hours, and they took this task very seriously. I told them when I sat down with them for the first time that this decision was likely to be one of the most, if not the most important decision that I would be a part of during my tenure here at Owensboro Public Schools. So I set the tone with that, and they were very, very diligent and worked hard and into the night on numerous nights through the month of January and February. So if I could ask you to thank the members of the council for all this. The focus throughout has been the instructional development of the school, and I don't think you'll be disappointed in the direction that the council is going to take this school with this selection. So with that being said, I will entertain a motion from a member of the council to select the principal of Owensboro High School.
I nominate that we select John DeLacey as the principal of Owensboro High School.
I second that motion.
We have a motion and a second. Is there any discussion, or would any member of the council like to say anything before we move forward and take a vote? Hearing no discussion.
I think that this is a very good choice. I don't think that we will find anyone who will respect our traditions and care about Owensboro High School and its students and staff any more than John DeLacey does.
Any other comments or discussion?
I just want you to know, like you said, there was a lot of thought put into it. It wasn't something that just happened overnight. And after interviewing and reading all the things we went through, John DeLacey offers so much, being a Red Devil from birth, and he is very dedicated to our students and to our staff. And I couldn't be prouder than I am to be on this council with these fine people and to name someone with the character of John DeLacey.
We're all very excited, and we thought about all you guys in making this decision. So we are very hopeful that you will be as excited as we are, because we're very, very excited and happy and announced.
Any other comments, discussion?
When we made this decision, we had to take into account all stakeholders involved, students being the most important, teachers and what they would think about and what we needed going forward. And as a colleague of all of you, I can guarantee you that this decision that we've made as a council was by far the most important decision and the best decision that we could have made for you guys, for our students, and also for the parents and community. I think that everyone will embrace this with open arms, and I'm proud to be a part of this council, and I'm proud to make this decision.
Just echoing more of the same, we're very much vested in this, just as you all are, and I couldn't be more excited about this decision. And we were very diligent, very thorough, took the process very seriously, echoing much of what's been said, and I'm very excited about the decision.
If there's no other comments or questions, I'll call for the question and ask for a vote. All those in favor of approving the motion to select John DeLacey as the next principal of Owensboro High School indicate your hand by saying aye.
Aye.
All opposed? The chair votes aye, the motion carries. We'd like to invite Mr. DeLacey into the room, and I think Dave Kirk is going to take care of that. But before he arrives, I would echo some of the comments that were made. Mr. DeLacey, I've had the pleasure now of 2 years working closely with him. If you don't know John, he has been a middle school assistant principal. He's been involved as a coach here at Owensboro High School, and he's also actually worked in the elementary school system through the Owensboro Public Schools as well. And he has a very unique perspective in that he's worked with all types of students, all ages of students in our system. He's also worked in the private sector as a business person, and he has that interesting perspective from the standpoint of bringing students into the next level of life. And he is very familiar with the students and the families at OHS that are here now and for years to come. And I think that he's been an exceptional instructional leader, creating such a positive culture at Owensboro Middle School South. The culture in that school is really one of the most incredible cultures that I've seen transformed in really just 2 years period. So, you know, he's an alum of this school system, and he's a special person in that this school really made a huge difference for him. What he was able to participate in as a student, as an athlete, as someone who was touched by many, and he elaborated with us in his interview about some of the teachers and some of the individuals in this system, and specifically at Owensboro High School that touched him, and that was very instrumental in helping him use his education to propel him to a better future. And I think he's an inspiration to us all. He certainly will be an inspiration to a lot of the students that we serve in this school system. So I will welcome John DeLacey.
I walked through the halls in amazement of everyone who came before me and the tradition that they have provided for this school. You see what I consider to be legends in the hallway and on the walls. And I'd only hoped and dreamed to become one of those legends. I'm not that by any stretch of the imagination, but it inspired me to be great and to be better than what I was. And my teachers here at this school allow me to do that. My teachers at Owensboro Middle School allow me to do that. My teachers at Owensboro Junior High, my teachers at Newton Parish. I grew up in this system from kindergarten through 12th grade. So I know what you guys do each and every day to empower our students and move our students forward. I want to be a part of your team. And I do. If you've known me any at all, I am a team-oriented person. I can do nothing alone. I can only do all things through other people. If I have any skill set or capacity at all, it's to help build up capacity in others and empower others. Because I think that's the way that we make kids successful. And ultimately, my job is to ensure that our kids are successful. If I can remove roadblocks from those people that work with kids, that's my goal, is to remove those roadblocks so I can empower others. Because I think together, one win at a time, one success at a time, we create a lifetime of success for our students. So I want to thank the Site-Based Council for allowing me this opportunity. With your help, we can reach towards that goal and continue to move our kids forward as we look to how high school changes for the future and how we move our kids forward in the future. So they're going to be prepared both for college or career because we have to look at all those avenues of what is it going to take to touch each and every life of every student here. What's our plan for each and every student here, because we need to give them that hope to be successful. Now I'll talk more about what my charge is, what my passion is when I'm actually installed, but I want to say that my wife and my children, I couldn't do this without them. If I didn't have their support, it wouldn't be possible, so I appreciate that. My family's in the middle, they're here sitting at the middle table. I appreciate all they've done for me to help me grow as a young man. I'm excited if you can't tell. I'm a passionate person if you can't tell, but I'm just really looking forward to the opportunity. So thank you for letting me be a part of what you're doing here and continuing to be a part of the tradition of excellence that's always been Owensboro High School. And I always say, we are Owensboro. One more time, we are Owensboro. Thank you, I appreciate it.